We can all agree that back in the early 2010s, Roblox was like a Wild West. The game was gaining more and more popularity, but it was a lot different from the platform we play on today. Developers made games, and players rushed to play them. The platform was evolving, and there was one man who began to manipulate it to his favor. Howdy Clap Gang, Raid here. Welcome back to my first Roblox commentary on this channel, and today we're talking about Tadcool. But Raid, who's Tadcool? Well guys, Tadcool is an infamous Roblox player that had been scamming people in the early 2010s. Now, a lot of you guys may know that scamming was, particularly very large in the 2010s. There were lots of Robux scams, place scams, all that type of stuff, and Roblox didn't crack down on a lot of it until later. Nowadays in Roblox, it's fairly hard to actually run some kind of scam. Most of the time, there's some stuff that slips throughout the system. I'm not saying Roblox is perfect in any way, don't come at me for being like, Raid is kissing Roblox's butt. But this guy, Tadcool, he is a very interesting character, and he was actually a very large part of my childhood. Basically, back in the day when I joined 2013, there had been a game that was very, very large all the time. Many of you guys know this game as Boys vs. Girls. The gameplay of the game was, regular action-packed gameplay for 2013. I thought it was crazy. There was always boys versus girls. Everyone was battling, guns blazing, and everything like that. And I thought, wow, Tadcool is a very good developer. Like, this guy must do a very good job. And then I heard at the time Tadcool was doing some shady stuff. And, as a kid, I ignored it. I didn't even care. I was like, oh, this guy's a game developer, and I'm just going to continue playing his game. But little did I know that Boys vs. Girls and many other games by Tadcool were stolen and never made by him. According to the Roblox wiki, there are tons of places that were stolen by Tadcool. These are just some of the most popular ones. We've got Boys vs. Girls that he stole from Hydronade343. He got over 54 million visits. We've got Halo 5 Tycoon, stolen from an unknown person. It's got over 4 million visits. Then we've got Classic Blimp Wars. It was a great game back in the day. So much fun stuff. There was Boys vs. Girls and there was Blimp Wars. These were known as Tadcool's biggest games. Like, people really didn't care about Halo 5 Tycoon as much as Blimp Wars because there were always so many players, and there still are to this day on those two games. There's also Left for Survival. It was stolen from the Noob 2899. It was originally called Left to Survive. Tadcool literally added 2 other letters and then changed the main number.
Yeah. This is big brain time.
Now, if we actually write Tadcool Roblox on YouTube, a lot comes up, mainly gameplays from a long time ago. These videos have little to no views, and when I looked, I saw there were no videos on Tadcool. And I was surprised because this guy had done some crazy stuff on Roblox and nobody talked about it. But if you just look at the games and some of the gameplays, you'll see that there was no credit at all that Tadcool had given. He legit just copied these games as his own. Now back to the other games that Tadcool had stolen, Adopt and Raise a Cute Baby. Now Adopt games were always big on Roblox. Tadcool got a 2 million visits on it, and apparently he possibly stole it from One Dev 2. One Dev 2's game, Welcome to the Town of Robloxia, was uncopylocked. And the last big game, Beach Roleplay, original creation was unknown. It had over 1 million place visits. Altogether, Tadcool had about 100 million place visits. Guys, how many tickets do you think this guy was racking up from 100 million place visits? I think just a very, very large amount. Tadcool was also the type of guy to scam through game passes. Now, this isn't directly stated in the Roblox wiki, but I remember that Tadcool would have game passes that would be a couple hundred tickets, sometimes a lot of Robux, and it would be like, admin if you buy this. And as a kid, I spent tickets on those types of game passes, and I had never gotten admin. Some of the game passes were just really, really bad. Now, if we look at the store menu of Tadcool's game, there's about 4 game passes right now. We've got Jetpack VIP, Fast Rocket, which is literally just the RPG. We've got the Boys vs. Girls Mega VIP, and then the regular Boys vs. Girls VIP. I want to know what the difference between Fast Rocket and just the Mega VIP is, because the Mega VIP is essentially literally just an RPG. So are you telling me that the Fast Rocket, which costs less than the regular RPG, is it just like the Flash Rocket? Like, is this thing speeding at 7,000 miles per hour? So if we load up to Boys vs. Girls Island Wars, over here we've got 10-second force field, rapid launcher, 20-second radar, 10 plus walk speed, 100 plus health, and these are all one-time purchases. Wow, these are some of the biggest scams ever. Right here in the Boys vs. Girls Island Wars description, and in a lot of his other games, it says subscribe to my channel for free admin, and there is a YouTube link. Now, I had actually been on his YouTube channel. It's called Two Masked Men. It's got about 1,000 subscribers, and there's only one YouTube video. I'm gonna save your time, guys, and tell you about what this 50-second piece of garbage is. Basically, it's literally just two guys in masks playing around, pretending to just be different characters, and it's like crappy TikToks over just garbage music and garbage effects. My friends, Tadcool also had a group called Tad's Cobras. Tadcool's group, Tad's Cobras, was mainly a military group. They had done like raids on other military places. I never really took part in this side of Roblox, but if anybody was part of that side and knows about Tad's Cobras, tell me about it in the comments below. On the wiki it says incidents in misleading. Although Tadcool no longer misleads a lot like he used to, he still has one clickbait game known as Slide 9999 Feet. Now Tadcool, other than stealing games, also had like clickbaity games, and it was really bad. And eventually, the dude got banned. Apparently, he was banned in early 2019, in about like March of 2019 for unknown reasons. I guess Roblox finally caught up and the dude, stopped with everything. But alas, my friends, Tadcool is still up and running. He now has an account called Tadcool_V2. And the funny thing is, Tadcool_V2's status messages, fame is coming. Buddy, I don't think you're gonna get fame for a long time. Me making a video on you, I'm a small guy with 3,000 subscribers, this is really the only coverage you're gonna get for a while. It's nice to say that Tadcool is now an old part of the Roblox community that we can all forget about. The man is in the past. I don't think he's ever gonna come back to Roblox scamming people or stealing games. If Tadcool wants to fit into this new environment, he's gonna have to learn how to build, how to code, and how to properly develop games. He's a relic of the past, and his fame, sadly, will never come. Hold up, why am I saying sadly? It's not sad at all, this guy's a scumbag. Funny thing is, the Tad Cobras group is still a thing. You can still join the group and everything, and it's got forts and rallies and all that stuff, though I don't think they're very active to this day. So with Tadcool being banned, this is a good thing for us Roblox players, but this video was kind of supposed to be like a nostalgia trip and an archive of Roblox history. There are no videos on him, so I said, why not make one? And also, this is pretty much my first commentary. It's funny to think this scumbag's stolen games gave a lot of people good memories. It's like, always in the worst parts of life, you'll find good things. So guys, this was my first ever Roblox commentary. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I make daily Roblox videos. It would really help out my channel, and my videos will come out in your sub box. It's really easy. It takes only 1 second, so please do it. Leave a like if you enjoyed. It has been Raid. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Remember to stay positive, stay hydrated, and float on.